Hey guys, and welcome to episode 29. As you guys can see, during this weekend's two streams I got pretty far, and I'll show you guys, for those of you that didn't view the stream, I'll show you guys the progress outside. I also went to the other base a few times and picked up most of my stuff. So what I want to do this episode is, first of all, let's just make all the turrets. I can still make a ton of turrets over here. Where are my mechanical parts? Over here. Okay, that should be it, and then we need the motion sensors. So this should be fast enough. Turret, what do I need? Oh, I need to take them apart. So I'll need to drop a few things in a basket over here so that I have the space to work with. Let's just do that, and then we'll drop the steel and everything for now, just so I can make the space in my inventory. So assemble. Also guys, during this weekend stream I've decided that instead of doing 2 streams a weekend, I'm only going to be doing 1, and that's on Sundays. And then with my weekly episodes I'm going to stop being lazy. With this past while I've been recording 30 minutes and then uploading that 30 minutes as is. But what I'm going to do now is, wait, that should be one more. Like I said, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to record 45 minutes, and then I'm just going to cut away all the boring stuff to make it a 30-minute episode, so it will have more interesting content in it, hopefully. What I want to do this episode is just finish the steel in here. I want to see if we can get to the crates, but other than that I want to do the farming and the 2 walls that I started during the stream. Okay, so more turrets. Wait, why? There should be more. Oh, I don't have enough of those long barrels. So these you can actually sell then, or we can just wait until I have more barrels. So this is everything I want to sell, and these are all the weapons cases. I actually need more space now. Wait, let's just take out everything that we're going to need now, and then we just drop these in here like so. Okay, and then SMGs. Don't have enough. Wait, let's just see which ones we have all the parts for. So this one not. This one we do, and do. Okay, cool. So we can make these. I actually made way too many of these plate blocks, but I'll just figure out what to use them for later on as well. And last one over here. Okay, so these we can put away for now. I'll definitely have to make some storage crates because this is getting ridiculous. I'm having trouble actually figuring out what I want to put where. So let's just make sure that we took everything out of the chest over here that we need. Yes, we did. As you guys can see, I have a ton of ammo for the turrets, and then also I have 17,000 something paper. So that's how many shotgun shells I can make. That is a ton. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, the turrets are in here. Just see if we can stack all of them. Yes, we can. Awesome. And then I want to try out these solar banks. I want to see if they're better or if the generators are better. For now, I do have the dirt on me, I do have concrete mix on me, and the plates. Okay, so for those of you that didn't check out the stream this weekend, this is what we got done. A ton. We made this place mostly steel and added the stairs. We made the outer wall. Can't see it from this side. It's a 4-block high wall on the side of the pit, and then this outer defense wall here, and we made it steel. So we got a ton done. I'm going to be doing a stream on Sunday again, and then we still have a ton of work to do, guys. We need to make more rooms. We need to decorate this whole place and do all the defenses. That's going to take a real long while. And we also put these up over here, and I made a defense over here where it's a defense that I got from one of my friends, but it doesn't seem to be working right, so I think I'm using it wrong. Where the zombies are supposed to walk into the spikes over here, get damaged, and then this damages their heads. For now, we have the steel. Just want to see how many of those blocks on the base we still need to upgrade. And then I should come actually pick up all the crops over here. Okay, so this side's done. Oh, that reminds me, I need to go through the middle over there and then make a door. I forgot to make a door over there. The one guy that was watching the stream actually noticed that for me. Since this is my vault where I'm going to have all my storage and stuff, I want this to be properly sealed up, just in case zombies get inside and they start wailing on the blocks. All the other walls will actually just be normal blocks, all reinforced painted, so it's just a little bit tough but not too tough. Okay, so let's quickly get this walling done, and then also, I think it's this side, right? I have my auger on me. Let's just count out the middle over here. Make sure that I'm going straight. Okay, now it's going to be a bit tough. Straight, straight, straight. So it's this block over here. I just forgot to do this opening over here. I think I have all the steel done with these two, top blocks, bottom blocks, and the quarter blocks all the way around. So next step is to make my spike steel. For now, I'm going to see if I can do this same kind of walling on that side, and then do the other farm. And then I think I'm going to try and do this episode, but if not, next episode I'm going to do... yeah, we're going to go to a town and we're going to dismantle cars because I need a ton, and I mean a ton, of springs. Because what I want to do is make a... Well, I'm going to make like 4 bridges on 2 sides. So I'm going to make 8 bridges. Since the farms are on the north and south side, I don't want to make the bridges on those sides. Which means that leaves me open to making them here in the corner, or as much as the corner as I can get to. Because as you guys have seen, it's just a little bit difficult getting in here, and with frames over here, say the zombies destroy them and I don't have frames, then I can't get in. Or they manage to get in, like the one time they got into the base over there, just by climbing my own damn stuff. So let's just see, RAM. We're gonna need... Let's make 9. I think we need 9. So these I'm just basically gonna put over here. Advanced rotation. And then the corner is gonna be sticking outwards. Don't want to rotate too fast because mostly I'm... like this. So it lines up perfectly smooth on this side. This side it doesn't look that good, but you can still walk here on the farm. I actually made this farm a little bit too close to the side. And then as you guys can see, I didn't make any walkways in between. So when this base is done, and if there is a little bit more space, I want to take out the farms over here, or just like every second row, and then move them up a bit, just so there's walkways in between, like this walkway over here. Okay, now that being said, let's just do this, copy rotation. Hopefully these dry fast, because then I can upgrade them to reinforced. Also, I wanted to make these 6 high, but then that guy that noticed my mistakes, that's a nice thing of streams. People can see we do something wrong, and they can tell, listen, but you said this, but you're doing this. Or you wanted to do that, but you accidentally did that. And because of him, I wanted to do this 6 high, but do you know how long that would have taken? Especially because the higher you get, this green box you see, the higher you get, the more difficult that makes it to place. So he said, why not just make 3 high? And that actually makes sense, because I only want to block any screamers from seeing me, so there's no point in making it too high. Also, let's just do this quickly. I should count out the middle, so I know not to make the blocks over there. Should be okay, yep. Just gonna do this, stay in the middle, make sure it doesn't jump. Okay, so this will be the hole. Meaning I can make it there, there, and then just make it across. So I just have to leave this open when I get to the side. As fun as this server is, it's so sad that not many people play this server. I mean, all of you can play with us if you have PCs, and it's just that nobody wants to because they don't know the server. They're not sure if they're going to enjoy it or not. And I can vouch for this server, it's extremely fun. And that's coming from a guy with 316 ping. Unfortunately, the guys that usually play with me are mostly busy during my time zone. So I hope that, because there's a South African streamer or YouTuber that also wants to play with me on this server. So hopefully she gets on, because old laptop was a little bit too weak to play the game. If I'm not mistaken, today she got a laptop. Okay, so with concrete, copy. Oh, it's also a shame. I heard back from that Rage, the computer expo, and apparently I don't qualify for a media pass, and that sucks. So now I'll have to pay 300 Rand just to get in. 300 Rand is just like under 100 bucks. So it is a little bit expensive per day. But it sucks. They don't even tell me why I don't qualify. They just say I don't qualify. Oh, come on. Stop making dumb mistakes. I'll have to take it out now, though, because otherwise it's going to be a problem later on when it dries. I think after this one wall, I'm going to start the farm first. Just to get a little bit of variation in. I don't want to run out of time and then only have done the 2 walls. That, and also I want to see if I can do the chest this episode, the crates, is I need to make some proper inventory management. My inventory is a complete mess at the moment. Oh yeah, are any of you runners perhaps? I was in the gym. It doesn't matter how much I stretch. It's the 4th time that I tried jogging in the gym today, and my calves feel like they want to tear off, and my shins, oh damn, I get shin splints like crazy. I think it's just that I'm still overweight. Everyone that looks at me says, no, I'm not overweight, I'm not even fat, what am I talking about? But if you look at my bone structure, I should be a lot thinner. So I think I'm just a little bit heavy at the moment for my body to handle. And that's despite having lost a ton of weight. Okay, so for those of you that weren't here during the streams, these farms, each of these rows will house a different crop. And then there is 97 of that particular plant in this row. So 5, 15, that's 485 blocks that I need at the moment. So I should have more than enough blocks. Now unfortunately I have to place one row and then hoe it, and then another row and then hoe it again. I wonder if I should do this from the start, where I make a space in between each of these. Then I don't have to do both farms over from scratch. I'll also be able to see how much space I have left. So, let's just quickly hoe this one row. I am so glad they changed it up from Alpha 14, I think, where the gardening hose was so extremely slow. They were the equivalent of the steel pickaxe's speed. Also guys, I want your opinion. I said that I want to do Sunday streams, but what day, Saturday or Sunday, is the most likely you're able to see my streams? Because I need to take into consideration my viewers, my current viewers as well. I just feel that Saturdays most people want to go to the movies, hang out with their family and friends and stuff, and Sundays people will most likely watch it because they want to chill and just sit back and relax. Okay, I think I'm going to make this reinforced concrete, the rows in between. I could make it wood, but it's going to look weird having the reinforced concrete here and then wood over here. Or I should actually see if there's a paint texture for concrete. Then I can make it wood and just paint it concrete. But like I said, instead of doing the one next to it now, let's do this. I want to see, let's try placing 2 rows and then tilling it and see if the grass grows in that time. So, I mean, if I do this row this way and then back, I should be able to start tilling from this first block I placed of the 2 rows, instead of going here and then tilling from the last block I placed. Look how fast the concrete dries now. I love this Alpha 16.3 update. And we didn't even reset, so we might not even be having the proper speed that's supposed to be. As you guys remember, I'm open to suggestions for other games as well. Because, you know, I want to do other games as well, not just 7 Days to Die, but I don't know which ones to do. Because most of you guys subscribe to me for 7 Days to Die, and I just feel that if I do any other games, you might unsubscribe because that's not what you came here for. So I want your opinion, guys. What do you want to see? What don't you want to see? Is there any game that you're playing at the moment that you would like to see me do a Let's Play of, or what? Only thing is, at the moment I only have experience with 7 Days to Die, so that series will be like new plays something for the first time. It's actually rather easy to see if you've missed something. I'm walking at a certain rhythm, so it tells it as I go. It doesn't hear that ding sound. But, like for example, if I walk a little bit too fast, I'm trying to show it now, but now it's not happening. Sometimes you can see the light in between the two, so you know you missed something. Also guys, since I'm going to be doing my streams on Sundays and not Saturdays, I'm thinking of making my Saturday videos like tutorials or something. And obviously there are only so many things that I can make tutorials on, so when that runs out I'll just do normal episodes then. I just feel it's not worth playing on Saturdays for 5+ hours and just getting 60 something views. So I know some of you watch the streams afterwards and a lot of you watch it all the way to the end, but not everyone does that. Very few people watch a stream after it's been published. So next episode we're going to go into the towns and then get a few cars for ourselves. And it's actually better doing the looting on videos instead of online, or like on streams, because my frame drop drops badly when I stream. I think it's because Google Chrome also takes a ton of resources from my CPU. The nice thing of this is if I do miss a spot, where the grass grows will show you where you missed. You do realize it's going to be 960 blocks worth of fertilizer that I have to make now. But I want to have fertilizer with all my crops, because then I get more out of it. Okay, so 2 more rows, and I should actually also go eat and drink something before I lose some wellness. I said before, I do have 250 wellness, but I don't like losing a single point. I think this actually looks better than the other one. So off camera I'll go to that farm, or we might just pick all the crops now. And I don't know if we're going to plant the crops now or not, but we're definitely going to pick those, and then off camera I'll just dig up all that dirt and then add more. And last row over here. I can't wait to work on the defenses. But before that we need a way in and out, and for that we need the springs for the drawbridges. I just wish there were different sizes in drawbridges. Because the only reason I'm going to have to add 2 on each side, or 2 openings or entrances on each side, is the fact that the drawbridges are an even number. And the base is an uneven number. Damn, my speech. There should be 15 left when we're done. Yep. Okay, perfectly calculated. Like for example, when I calculated the crops that I need to place on the other side, it wasn't 97 per, it was, I think 4 crops shared it, and then the rest were just potatoes and stuff. And I calculated on the dot how many seeds I'll need. As tired as I was that day. But I think I sometimes think the long route. I know there's a shorter way to do some calculations, like a lot of seminars and stuff teach you how to think. And I'd always go for the longer route because it's a route I know. I love the fertilizer. Just tilling it like this, it's sometimes difficult to see whether something has been tilled. Like, it was something back here. This over here. This doesn't look tilled. But when you have fertilizer, you can easily see what's been tilled because it has a certain pattern in white. White speckles. I'm just so tired tonight. As you guys know, I'm a swim instructor, and from I think middle August I started teaching again on the evenings. But now, since the 1st of September, or from this week onwards, Mondays and Wednesdays I have to teach in the mornings, and then I have to rush to the gym. I actually have to take out 20 minutes of cardio just because I have to rush that much. And then from there I need to go pick up high school kids as for transport. And then from there I need to get home and then start teaching at 4. So I barely have time to myself on Mondays and Wednesdays now. That's also why, guys, I apologize if I don't say much in this episode. It's just that I'm so super tired I can't think. But I do want to make an episode. I don't like passing on days with episodes. I did skip a few days last week, but that was only because I was waiting for this pit to cave. How can I be overheating? Oh, I'm not wearing my poncho. Okay, so let's quickly place these over here, these plates. Just make sure I go 3 up. And then while we're here, we can just well place the concrete, or the rebar ramps. Concrete ramps. You can see, that's what I meant by I'm tired. I can't wait until I have all of this player made, because they do some of the wandering hordes do still spawn inside, and I'm just dreading the day that a complete dog horde spawns inside. I don't mind if they spawn inside over there, like in the pit, but inside the walls that's a little bit hectic. As you guys know, I keep saying how tired I am of swimming and I just want a career change. But I was just telling my brother today there was a 8-month-old baby that joined. When you see someone like that so young and they actually enjoy swimming, that lightens up your day. Or that brightens up your day. Okay, let's quickly mark out the middle so I can make the door. Oh, that's a land climb block. For a moment there I thought it was a zombie. So, just make sure it doesn't jump over one. Stay straight, and this is the hole. So over here, there, and there. Okay, this time I was closer than the other side. Okay, so just this one side to go. I'm not sure if I should do these rows now of concrete or rebar, which one, rather rebar or wood, whichever one I'm going to decide on. You know what, I think I should just make it concrete from the start, because then I know it's tough, because I mean if zombies dig down on the dirt, they'll be stuck on the block over here because I made it reinforced. But if it's wood, they just wreck through it and go through the whole farm. I actually want to play around with water a bit, because there was one alpha where I made a pit. Say there's a block over here. There was water in here and the zombies couldn't jump. They had the jumping bug back then as well, but it was because of the water. They couldn't get enough power in their legs. And so far I've seen it in those, you know, those houses with a little, I think it's a jacuzzi supposed to be, and a swimming pool. Zombies get stuck in those jacuzzis even though it's just one block deep. So that might be a possible defense. I'm so close to having this wall done. Can't wait. And luckily I made these 3 extra concrete ramps because it seems I need them. I wasn't sure whether I did the side or not, and it seems I didn't. First I wanted to, because these blocks would have been over here. Instead of on this side of the block, they would have been on this side of the block. But then they would have been too close to the farm because I didn't think that out properly. So what I did then was decide, okay, then I'm just going to put it the other way around, but then that left the gap over here. First I thought, okay, well, the gap isn't that bad because there's doors in the middles and then you can just go here in the corners. But I don't want too many openings for when zombies get through, so I'm just going to close up this with the ramp blocks. I think I wanted to do 2 simultaneous recordings now, but I think tomorrow morning I'll record the other episode, and then hopefully a few of my friends are online. It's always fun making videos when someone is online, you can chat to them. That's also why I started loving making my streams recently. Okay, we have enough concrete mix, let's quickly do this. But before we do that, let's quickly go and make some nails, because I need to make those storage crates, and then also I need to eat. I've broken my leg so many times and also sprained it so many times. Okay, so this one over here, no, it's this one, has glass in there. What I want to make is the bulletproof glass, and then I want to put it over here so that you can't fall off the stairs. So at the moment if you go too fast, you can accidentally walk down here. Okay, so there's food over here, and let's just see how many of these nails I have. Only 107. I need about, we're gonna make a ton of chests, guys. I'm actually thinking of moving this over to that side and then using this whole wall as a storage place. So say I make 30 chests, that's 10 each, that's 193 that I still have to make. I always like clicking just once to see how much I can make. It was like 4,000 something just now. Okay, so let's let that cook. Grab a few of the steel blocks over here. I actually need to cook more iron into these so I can get all the steel out. And then as soon as all the steel are, all the resources are out of these 4 forges, I want to load all the forges with iron so that I can get more steel. But for that I'll definitely need to go mining again. It's actually been a while since I've gone mining. Okay, so where can I drop these? This is stone. Where did I put the stone last time? Can't remember. Okay, I put the stone here. The iron I'll definitely need now for the spikes, and then these. Okay, cool. Do I still have wood? I think I have another stack. I'll need to make more nails as well because I need to have... Let's just count how many blocks I have here first. So I don't want to make decisions and then realize, oh, I don't have enough space. Let's count from here. We leave 1 like I did over there. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's 2 from that side, so it's 13. 13 times 1, 2... See, the problem is now it's 1 too short because I don't want to put a chest over here and then put the name tag over it like this. I want to put the chest over here and then the name tag on top of it. So the chance of me clicking on the name tag is lower. So what I could do is 13, 26. Let's make 39 for now. So I'll have to make more nails. And then I'll just have to decide which of these are mostly the same thing. So that I can... Yeah, I'll just need 1 or 2 tags. I won't need too many tags. Oh no, 26. Let's make 26. Later on, if we need more space, we'll make more. Okay, now for the signs. Also 26, so how much is that going to be? Let's just see, 4, that's 80, that's 104. So I need 64 more nails. Also I think to make it easier to read, I might just place a chest like this and a chest like that and then have the name tags here. Instead of having the name tag up there and then you can't properly read it. So just pick that up and then that should almost be done. Signs. Okay, only the 1x1s we need now. 26. So this is almost done. Let's make some space over here. So we can place these along while the signs are crafting. And then these don't have anything in them, so I can pick them up now. Let's just pick them up first so they don't get in our way. Come on, hurry up, hurry up. Sometimes I'm so damn impatient with this. I mean, 15 seconds isn't that long to pick up a machine, but it just feels so long sometimes. I actually wish there was a skill to make you pick up things faster. I mean, they have a skill for everything else, so why not this? Unless the fast eddy helps with this as well. In that case, I'll need to upgrade my fast eddy. I just don't have the skills at the moment for that. I think any ores... Oh no, that's one too many. Damn it. I'll have to destroy that one. Any ores that I want to smelt down, we're just going to make a storage crate for over here. And then like gunpowder and stuff, a storage crate over there. And this will just be like for hides and different kinds of things I want to put in here. So sometimes I don't have enough storage for everything I want. So over here, for example, okay, I need 2 more now. Wait, why 2 more? I just placed the 1 wrong, didn't I? Oh, this one over here, so I need 1 more. Which means I need more nails now. So that's 10 more nails. Okay, so while the nails are crafting, let's place the signs. Well, while the storage is crafting. But how fast does the storage? I think it's like 3 seconds, yeah. So we can just wait for this to finish. And I just now place it in the right place. I wonder if it's possible to pick up bridges. I doubt it, but I've never tried it before. I mean, if that's the case, I'll just pick up the bridges from the last base, cover those holes with frames or something, and then voila. Okay, so I think the storage itself I'll do off camera, because that's just going to be boring as hell, figure out what's going where. And then the painting and all that we'll do together on this base. Like the boxes and the walls and the roof. Because I just wanted the roof and everything stable as possible, that's why I made it steel, but it looks ugly. And we do have a ton of paint over here. Okay, so let's place these quickly. 1, 2, and 3. Now the question is, I should actually move these up, like over here, 1 block. And then over here, well, for now this should be fine. If I need more cement mixes, I'll do that. I'll definitely need another one of these workbenches, so I might definitely need to do that. Okay, so while that is done, let's quickly do the flooring that we want to do over here. Now first, let's pick up all the crops, so that off camera I just can focus on digging up all the dirt. It's actually strange there are no zombies down here. Whoa, frame drop. Now sometimes there's a ton of zombies that spawn on the bedrock down here. Wow, I'm actually able, at the moment I'm not getting any lag because I'm running and picking up at the same time. Usually I'm running too fast, so I can't pick up all the crops. Then again, I am spamming E, so it could have been possible for me to miss something. Especially when it's on the floor like this, it's really easy to go over the hitbox when you pick up. Like so. I think if I do miss one, I can just pick it up when I get, come on my way back for the other crops. So now, how many do I have? Oh, I do have more potatoes over here. What I want to do is, I actually want to have one harvest, just potatoes and corn. And then the other harvests, I'll have more of the other stuff in. Because the other stuff is mostly just for the paint ingredients. I also want to paint these walls on the inside because most likely the cops won't be able to get... Well, the cop's spit will damage the other side, but I wonder if that also damages the paint or not. So I just have to actually see if I have enough corn on the inside of the base as well. Because I'm going to need 485 of each, of the corn and the potato. And I'll definitely have to do it, if the timer goes now, I'll have to do that now. Because I want that as a screenshot or as a thumbnail for this episode. Ooh, that means it's server lag. Yep, damn it, I'm having server lag at the moment. That's why when I jumped just now, you didn't hear me jump. Oh, the blocks are drying nicely as well. So now that I've picked these up, I'll craft the crops off camera. Let's just quickly upgrade these walls to reinforced. I should be able to start from this corner over here. If I'm not mistaken, and this is where I started to upgrade. Yep. Technically I should make all of this steel as well, and then paint it, but I don't know if I paint this side, because it only paints the one surface, right? And I upgrade it to steel from the other side, will this side change or not? If you guys know the answer to that question, please comment down below. That will save me a ton of time. I'm actually going to have multiple of those storage boxes for my turrets because of all the ammo. Only problem being, as soon as I load all my turrets, I won't need those chests. So I'll just have to rename it. And luckily you can rename those. But I wish that Fun Pimps could add a function where you could lock your name tags, your signs, for even yourself. Because sometimes you want to click on the chest and then you accidentally click on the tag and then you accidentally change the name that was there. Or at least make it so that you can auto rotate or advanced rotate. So instead of instead of that part of the block, the middle part being the sign, you can put the sign like on the bottom. So then you have 2/3 to click on. But these is not that visible where it connects over here. Also, the reason why I want to do corn and potatoes for one full crop is because I want to have as many stews as possible. I don't want to run out of food for a while. If my PC was good enough, I'd actually try hosting my own server. It'll only be like a vanilla server where everyone can just join in for the fun of it. I think that would be cool. But then again, everyone from the US will have like 300 ping to my server for once, instead of me having 300 to a Texas or something server. Damn, that's only 2 sides, 2 more to go. Guys, so I think the rest of these two sides I'm just going to upgrade off camera. Then I want to dig these up, so it's going to be 1, 2 that I dig up, and then I add 2 more rows. I'll do that off camera, and then also put the crops down, so I want to use that as a thumbnail. So if you guys like this episode and like where this is going, please have a like and share with your friends. If you have any comments or tips or feedback for me, leave that down below. And if you guys are new to this channel, please remember to hit the subscribe button for more of this content. See you guys next time.